Hello, Goodwin. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome back, guys. This time for real, we are starting day one of our first playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. I have never played this game before. I'm so excited to experience it with you guys. I have tweaked a couple of things, so I'm hoping that the cutscenes load better this time. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna try. I'm doing okay, Goodwin. I'm doing okay. I had some health stuff I had to sort through in the last 2 days, so that's kind of been where where my head has been at. It's just been kind of like a weird... I'm just having a very weird time period lately. Thank you all for your patience and for bearing with me. What's up, Phoenix? It's so good to see you. I love seeing the emotes in chat. They're so cute. Oh my god, the raccoon in the blanket is so cute. I just love it. But anyway, guys, we're gonna jump back in. We're gonna redo all of the beginning of the game and stuff because I want to see if we can get the cutscenes to load better. I want to actually be able to like watch them. Because before when we had the processor just kicking up and starting, I was like, I feel like I did more talking about that than I did paying attention to the game. And whenever we do a blind playthrough, I want to make sure that I'm like really locked in. I'm hanging in there, Phoenix. How are you doing? It's been an interesting couple of days. I've had some health stuff to kind of deal with, so that's fun. Anyway, enough of that. We are going to get right into the game. I am looking so much forward to this. Let's see if it'll... Oh boy. That was chaos. You know what? Let me do this too, just because I'm thinking of it. Let me see if I can... No, you know what? That's going to be too much thinking. I'll figure that out off stream. Good pain, but I'm mostly over my sickness. I'm making pizza. Oh, Phoenix, I'm so sorry. Play this on normal. Let's see if this works now. And for those of you that are brand new, yes, we did technically jump into like the first part of the game on last stream. However, we're gonna try this again. Do over. Do over. Also, I'm laughing because this can't possibly be loading the shaders again. I'm so sorry, Phoenix, that you're in pain, though. I hope it goes away soon. If it's any consolation, same. My back has been, like, really bad for the last couple days.
Aloy! Aloy!
Oh, this looks so much better, actually.
Oh, that's a lot of berries.
The resolution. Yep. Hang on. Oh, yeah, they. Did I finish Anotria? Not yet, Blood Reaper. I have not as of yet. Oh, let me see one thing. See what we can do. That's so strange though. Why is it... Do not feel like we had these issues last time. Let me see.
Quite the get.
Exclusive. Is this what we used the last time? Game.
Gatherer, aren't you, little bast? Now go and see if you can find some more,
It's working, strangely enough. I just can't see it on the monitor above me at all. So I have no idea what it's...
Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me.
I've never heard of exclusive full screen. I have no idea what
She's
this
an
is.
outcast, to be shunned. There.
Ooh, I'd enjoy Phoenix. That sounds delicious. Shoulder pain and a bit of a headache.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Phoenix. I hope it gets better soon. I hope it wasn't sleeping on it weird, because I've dealt with that too. Dre, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's very nice to see you. Guess who got a new processor, Dre? We're cooking with gas now. From a Ryzen 5 3600 to a Ryzen 7 5700X. Everything looks better. We did such a battery of games last time. We were testing out Enotria, we were playing this for the first time.
Some kind of cave?
Right, Phoenix? Same. Dude, especially as a kid. But yeah, this looks absolutely gorgeous now, and it's running so well.
There were rats down here. Looks tight, but I can get through.
There we go. I've been hanging in there, Dre. I've been hanging in there.
Must be a ruin
I'm
of
glad
the
that things are
Netherworld.
going okay for you.
One of the old places.
One of the men world, did they say? That's such a cute term. I agree with Harley, by the way. I absolutely love how she does move like a little kid. I will say that the only game that I would say that did little kid movement slightly better, but also the age range is different, is The Last Guardian. Because he was like very clumsy, but that's also, I feel like, in the eye of the beholder. Her movements are like very tight despite being a little kid. You know? That being said though, this looks absolutely awesome. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's just a reflection. I'm like thinking that we missed stuff the first time because now I'm actually able to see it better. Oh boy.
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
It reminds me, you know, the shelves actually feel like Subnautica vibes. I actually kind of love how the architecture is like not that far off from what we were just enjoying in Subnautica. This is so cool. I'm actually having a lot more fun. Like, I have to tell you guys, so normally I'm not a big post-apocalyptic game person for reasons that, you know, I think in Discord we were kind of talking about a little bit. But, I'm actually really liking this because it feels more like we've stumbled into a whole different universe versus it being like the destroyed remnants of our world. Because, like, whenever I see zombie games and whatever, and I mean, they're fun to play with friends, don't get me wrong, but they're not as fun to play single-player IMO. I'm enjoying this though, and I like the vibes of the way that things are in this, where there's very little left of our actual world for them to interact with.
There's something up ahead.
It just, I don't know, it feels like they did post-apocalyptic, but they scrolled the
What's that?
time frame forward enough where it's almost like
Detectors.
things went backwards instead of forwards.
There's something shiny.
Also, Phoenix, correct me if I'm wrong, but does Aloy not remind you of Meg? Just saying, this is totally unrelated, side tangent. Meg, if you see this, you remind me a lot of Aloy. I'm just saying. I'm like, cosplay when? Is it cosplay or cosplay? Oh, this is gonna drive me insane now. Right, Fiona? Like, the first thing that I thought is I was like, wait, it's cosplay? Okay, thank you.
Everywhere.
Thank you, Dre. This is how you can tell that I read too much. Well, not too much, but like, a lot. Because whenever I'm mispronouncing, like, seemingly silly words. This is so freaking pretty.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help.
Make sure that we listen to these. Cost stands for costume. Okay, okay. Thank you guys. Yeah, I never know. If I start mispronouncing stuff too, feel free to hop in there and be like, hey, Effie, you're saying it wrong. Because I'm gonna have no idea. I'm one of the least experienced with these things. Like, I've always been very interested in Comic-Cons, but at the same time, I'm just not a
shape. It's
I don't know.
connected to the door somehow.
I feel like if I had more of a group to go with, I would probably want to go. But I've never been. How are we doing this? Hang on. It's not that button. Bro, how would I use the... How did we do this last time? Oh, it's this. Oh, that's funny as hell. I was like... Is it you? Oh, yes, it's this.
It changed color.
Struggling glitching. Thank you, Phoenix. Yeah. Right? Oh my god. Agreed, Dre. Especially too, like, when you guys have had a long week, trying to use any kind of cognitive processing to, like, form coherent sentences is the most challenging ordeal.
The door changed color
I need the
too.
props for it. I'd be Garnett from Steven Universe or Marshall Lee from Adventure Time. Ooh, both of those are excellent choices. I feel like... I don't know, man. I've always wished that I could rock a Tifa Lockhart cosplay, but I'm not there yet, you know? I need to get...
Director Evans, flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
It is actually, I take it back. She does move more like a kid. That little, like, arm wave did it for me. Yeah, like that, where she kind of, like, stumbles. I just love that they took the time to actually animate this with that much detail.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Max Phoenix, please be
Daddy
careful.
can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac.
Aw.
Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Right? Poor Aloy, dude. And the fact that she doesn't get to interact with other human beings because of being an outcast now is making so much sense. Like, a socially deprived child would be actually starving for that contact. So I kind of love these little details. It's like, I don't know, I feel like growing up in kind of a similar state of neglect where it's not that I was, like, by any means completely socially deprived. Unfortunately, I had school, but, it's those nice little details that add a little bit more to this world to make it actually feel realistic.
Well, Happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit,
Dre,
watching the
that's so
clock tick
cute.
down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Rejection.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Great, that's so cute. I love it when games can remind you of, like, the people that you have in your life IRL. In a way, actually, no, she doesn't really remind me of my niece. My niece is very sharp. She's very, like, observant, but she's not very headstrong in the sense of being vocal. Like, my niece is very much the quiet revolutionary. So, like, when she was this age, I don't know, I couldn't see her being this outspoken.
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity?
Why did they die
Great
here?
idea, Director Evans.
What
Like,
happened?
I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like, I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Also really appreciate how, like, it censored it, and she's a kid, so it's not like she was exposed to heavy language. That's actually kind of cute.
Always wanted to see that. Never
I
did.
love how the
Why
devs
didn't I
could,
go
like,
with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should've gone.
I love how the devs were like, yeah, we'll have her listen to somebody's end of life moments, or like their last moments, but we won't have her listen to swearing.
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, and maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away. Are you gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know?
It'll shock me when people are around, but like, damn, when it's
Just
close
an
fam,
instant,
she's a little
but I
loon.
knew.
Oh, that's so cute, Dre.
I knew we'd be forever.
I love that. Listen, I absolutely love it.
And
Especially
pray
when
for
you get
us
to see,
sinners
like,
now and at the hour of our death. I mean,
among your
death.
actual friends, who kids wind up finding the
It's been a
safest
while.
to be themselves around.
Oh, these meds Johnny
I feel
gave
like
us
it's
are
so
really
telling.
something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Like, I've always found it very interesting which of the friends in the friend group that children wind up gravitating towards the most. I always feel like it's very, very indicative, too. Like, who out of the friend group becomes automatically
He found
family
me.
for kids.
Ross found me.
Because kids are super, like, kids
Down
are actually
here.
amazingly good judges
I'm
of
coming.
character in a very
I'm
automatic
coming.
processing kind of way. Criminally underrated.
Come, girl. Take my hand.
They're criminally
You don't
underrated,
belong
but they
down
have
there.
very good radar
Come.
for when people aren't safe, you know?
Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
I just really love that she's headstrong,
Aloy.
but she's not, like,
Such things are
rude
dangerous.
about it,
No!
you know? For her age, it makes sense that she would be headstrong without being, like, nasty. And I like that they have that detail, because sometimes when you see devs make little kids, they make them very, like, snobby. And it's just not realistic for her age range
Well,
and for her style of
go
upbringing.
sneaking away from home. You'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
I did walk her. We're actually going back because I turned down the graphics a little bit so that the cutscenes actually are cohesive and make sense. Before, the cutscenes were super choppy, and we would have just been starting day one on YouTube with, like, just not the actual beginning of the game.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
But yeah, whenever we have cutscenes, like if we're ever playing a game and like things get choppy, I like to go back and review it. Just as I don't like
The wilds
to.
can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I don't like to ask people to sit through that,
I
you know?
know.
It can be a bit of a pain
Now,
in the ass.
you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it.
Right, it does. I'll tell you guys, this new
See
processor
this
has
plant
honestly been
over here?
everything.
It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good.
Volunteer at the
Now eat the
preschool, she
berries.
teaches. Come play with my pop keychains. When he went to his classroom, he actually took some strength to get... Oh, that's cute, Phoenix. I love that.
Aloy.
He warms up
Eat
to women very
the
fast, but has a huge aversion to men apart from her grandfather and, of course, her dad. Her Uncle Bard. She only met him twice, but she was starstruck because she always listened to his covers. Oh, that's really cute.
Eat the
Great, that's
berries,
really
Aloy.
cute.
Blech.
It's fascinating, too. Like, it's interesting that she's already showing...
Aloy, I'm trying to teach you.
It's an Effie Boo. What's up, Ember? It's good to see you. It is indeed. How you doing? It's just interesting, like, that she already
They may
has
taste
an
bitter,
aversion to
but
men
they can
compared to
save your
women.
life.
It's very
Always
fascinating.
Keep your pouch full of medicinal
Is
berries,
she school
flowers,
age
and
by any
plants.
chance, Dre? Because I'm wondering if she's
Where are we?
associating...
This valley is just a part of
I
all
wonder if she's
Mother's Embrace.
associating men with the boys at
Embrace.
school, because they can be pretty
The
mean.
Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
Phoenix, I love that, though. Man, this game is looking absolutely gorgeous.
Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
What I would love is if in these tutorial sections, if like it did see us,
There.
it would be
Now
so
stay low.
fascinating.
No, Aloy.
Preschool began this
Such
year.
machines are called
Even before that,
watchers.
she's had the
You must
aversion.
learn
Interesting.
to avoid their gaze. If you are to
That's really
survive in the
interesting.
wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do.
That's
Stay
fascinating,
still.
actually, Dre.
Wait for it to pass.
I mean, I'll
Now
tell
keep
you
low
this much.
And follow me across the trail.
There
to that
are
tall
definitely... I've definitely seen some young women from an early age have huge aversions to women, which has always broken my heart a little bit
another
because I've
one.
always associated
Let
it
it
with
pass.
like, how do I explain this? Cool.
Grass. Come back
I've
this
just
way.
been chillaxing. Hang in there, Emperor. I
The
had
slower
some,
you move,
I
the
had a
quieter
couple
you'll
of
be.
I
And
had a
crouch
couple of
walking
health
is
issues to
quieter
deal
than
with
upright.
in the last couple of days, but otherwise I've been pretty good. I have a
Wait for it.
I have a bit of a time with my health every now and then, which is why, like, and I feel really bad when I'm MIA. But that is specifically why. What's up, Mort? It's good to see you. How you doing? How you been?
That's the last of them. Let's move on.
Let's see, is he gonna stand up? They do, Walker, which I love. Now, by the way, guys, I have really exciting news. We can actually run Ark Survival Ascended now with the new processor. And I am so
You did
freaking
well.
stoked about
They
it.
didn't see or hear you.
I was
Now
actually
stay
getting...
close. That herd should be just ahead.
I was actually getting double-digit frames on Ark Survival Ascended with the new processor, so that's exactly what was going on for us. That's exactly what was wrong. I was like, oh my god, it's a miracle. Right, Mort? Yeah, I got a brand new, so I upgraded from a Ryzen 5 3600 to a Ryzen 7 5700X.
Ignore him.
Probably not, Mort. It's too
But why is he
expensive.
up there?
It's too expensive. That's a game that, like, I'll put it to you guys this way. It's not in my price range now, but if we do group shenanigans on the server, I will
Smiling at
eventually.
us.
Yeah, more. I had to upgrade.
Deb! Get back where
It was
you belong.
rough.
Deb!
The 3600 was
Where are
okay,
you?
but
Ignore him. We are
Couldn't write a lot
outcasts
of
and he
things.
is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
this is how
And
many
he is a
teams my
fool.
authoritative.
Come now. Let's
Aw,
find that herd.
Phoenix, I love it.
Follow.
There's nothing better though than when a kid loves you so much that they kind of know when you're trying to be authoritative. Like you're trying it on like a second skin versus like an emergency where there's this sharpness that enters your tone where all of a sudden they're like, oh, and thank you for that lurk,
There.
Emperor. I hope
See
you
them?
enjoy.
These are called striders.
Oh, the butterflies. That was cute. They're so cute.
Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
Oh, but they're horses.
To show you how some machines
Which graphics
startle easily
card?
if they
I
detect you
have.
and run
So
away.
I actually have a graphics
They're
card that's
best
too
approached by
powerful for this
stealth.
processor.
Don't worry.
It's the Radeon
We'll catch up with them further down the
6650
valley. You'll see.
XT. Technically, I need at least a 5800X, probably with 3D, for it to be optimal without bottlenecking, but at the moment, it'll do. For the moment, this is still a massive upgrade compared to where we were. 4070 Super, and I've been getting triple digit on everything, yeah. Yeah, since the upgrade, I've definitely been getting... We're in the triple digits now with just about every game we play. I will say on Survival Ascended, I know for a fact. On Ark Ascended,
Now,
I know for a fact
I want
I'm
you
not
to
going to be in
find some
triple.
rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Those will do.
I'm so sorry, Mark.
Follow.
Can you repost that? My little thing actually scrolled up. Smooth frames, I tell you that, yeah. Everything is looking so much better. I'll tell you too, it was really crazy. I wasn't actually expecting it to work as well as it did. I was like, you know, essentially what I was expecting, because I did like a little bit of testing before I just necessarily sprang for it. I was like, I'm not sure how much of an upgrade that this will be, but I am pleasantly surprised by how much better the things are. I haven't actually. I need to hop back into that as well. I really want to revisit that. Especially those magic archer builds, man, that's...
Stop wasting time.
Oh, shh. He's so rude.
Stop wasting time.
He's so rude. Stop being rude.
Aloy, come now. There's the herd.
But I haven't
All
yet.
right.
I really want to.
It's time to throw some
Those
rocks.
dragons are gonna look
But
so
rocks
freaking
can't hurt
gorgeous.
machines, right?
No, but they can
I'm
distract
sorry,
them.
I was getting
Draw them
90.
into
Nice.
traps.
Oh, dude,
Like
I'm
that
hyped.
launcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will
Oh,
warn
I'm
the herd
hyped.
and send them running before we get in range.
I'm freaking hyped.
Warn them. How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy, unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the Watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
I'm so hyped, dude. I can't wait to test even more things. I was kind of like... Then release it to throw the rock.
Aloy,
Thank you for the follow,
throw a
dude.
rock near me.
Welcome in. Is it close enough? No. There we go. That one should be close enough. Dude, I love it. The amount of things now that I can play with max settings. Like, I am actually so freaking stoked to hop back into Black Flag with mods on. That's the best part, though, about upgrading, like,
There.
individual components of
Come,
the PC.
girl, it's safe now.
The FPS and that was it. Oh my god, I love it, Mort. That's the way. Oh, Dragon Dog's Matoot. I think she's over level 100. Dude, I am so freaking excited. I definitely want to give her a shot. I'm like, I think I capped out at level 76. I gotta figure out where I was in that. I also need to see. I might go back and revisit
Harvest the
quite a
kill
bit
so
of
I can
that.
teach you how to make arrows.
Alright, let's just. Oh, I love that they have
Use
take
the
all. I didn't
stalks as
notice
arrow
that the first
shafts,
time.
and metal shards for arrowheads.
LB. And then we're gonna craft these. Also, welcome Incident.
Good.
How you doing?
You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need.
Cool.
Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Imagine I just started attacking them without him. Okay, good. It's not like Assassin's
Aloy,
Creed where I have to
follow.
go back. I changed because it didn't seem that out of date before the remaster. I don't know, Reaper. That's a good question. I never played the original. This is like my first time
to make
actually
your first
engaging.
kill, Aloy. The Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak
I
machine
hate killing
can kill a
horses.
hunter
It makes me
if
sad.
she's careless. You must study your prey.
Pronunciation guide
Its
done for my
hide
book.
is thick,
Oh, I love
but
it,
there
Sinnoh.
are spots where
That's
it is
sick.
vulnerable.
I love that they have you do that.
Like its eye. Can you guess
Makes so
another?
much sense. But yeah, I have no idea what they've changed because I didn't
cat is
actually
still on
play
its
the
Is that
Hit! Keep firing!
And that was that. A blaze?
You did well today.
I thought that
But
was
you
gonna
have much
be.
to learn. Tomorrow, we train again.
We don't need more there. So no, I love
What
that
was
they have
that?
you do that.
that boy? The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
What I would love is if they gave optional quest stuff, like if you didn't follow fast enough or something, like you had an alternate outcome, but that's so Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I'm so, oh my god guys, I'm so excited now for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 with this processor. I think we're gonna actually be able to make it so pretty. What's up, Jess? It's good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? We are back and better than ever with a processor that makes things look nice and pretty. I'm playing your favorite game? Oh my god, Jess, I'm so glad. This is like day one officially of us getting used to things. I've never played it before, so everybody who loves this game, feel free to give tips, tricks, and suggestions. You are more than welcome. I will not yell at you. Do not worry. I know that there's a lot to see in this game and in this world, so like, feel free. Yeah, it's kind of unbelievable how much better the cutscenes look.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I love how he just like doesn't believe her. Do side quests and read and listen to the data points for the story. It's worth it. Yeah, I'm already really interested in the medication that they were giving out to people in the community room before it looks like they died in there. It's kind of interesting. It sounds like it's some. It sounded like it's some Jim Jones kind of business. It's feeling, you know, it feels a little sketch that they were giving out meds. And suddenly they're all just...
I need to do this slowly and quietly.
She's so cute. I love how she's like coaching herself. Exploring is also very much worth it too.
Can't
Will
let
do.
them see me.
I do have to say, I do love that they made the machines actually look like dinosaurs. That's such a nice detail. But I also love the fact that like the different groups of, I'm gonna call them animals, but the different groups of machines, I guess, have watchers, so it like notifies them if something's in the area. It's kind of fascinating. I wonder, are there any like endogenous machine group interactions like predator-prey like you would find in Ark, or not so much?
Got to be careful.
Wow, it's kind of crazy to me that last time I literally just booked it. Last time I was really just like, yeah, let me hustle through this tutorial section, and I had many regrets. Yeah, more. I will definitely keep you posted. I'm definitely interested in it. I just need to wait until it's like
I need to see their path.
a little bit more in my price range. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was not expecting to upgrade the processor. It was kind of just one of those things that had to be. Oh, there was absolutely no guy there. That's funny. I thought for some reason with the track that he was gonna like come around the bush. I'm very excited to see like how much details in this world, because I'll tell you, Jess, you're not the only person to tell me that this is their favorite game. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted, Mart. I'll definitely keep you posted. I will tell you guys one thing. I despise the PvP in Ark. It's one of those things that, like, I only ever play Ark PvE. It makes me actually see red. I'm one of those people where, like, if somebody kills my dinos, like, I'm fully going to be not happy.
Hey!
I have zero chill. I have zero patience for PvP. That's what I'm thinking, Jess. They really did a beautiful job with even just, like, characterizing her as a child to start with. Like, so many times you see games skimp out when it comes to kids and actually having, like,
How do you know to avoid them?
real personalities.
How are you doing this?
This way. Hardcore PvPer in OG Ark. Destroyed your university career? Dude, I believe it. In OG Ark, I have to tell you, the PvP got so ugly. And same, Jess. I'm so excited to see more of Aloy. Combat is so smooth. Oh, I love it. I'm excited. I like the controls so far. They are very intuitive. If not because I stopped playing Ark, right? Dude, more, I believe it. Same. I was like, I went hardcore in Ark, the OG. The problem was I didn't actually have a good PC to play on, so believe it or not, and this is just a fun little tidbit because I don't want to miss any part of the cutscenes. I used to play Ark on an all-in-one PC, everyone scream with me, with like no graphics card to speak of. I was getting maybe 24 frames, and I played 875 hours of Ark, getting 24 frames on an all-in-one PC. That's how addicted to it I got. So when I saw just the machines in this alone, I was like, all right, this is going to be up my alley.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me.
Also, I love his haircut.
I just
have
wanted-
to say.
Seal your lips!
But yeah, 24 frames is the
They are
struggle.
outcasts,
It was so
both.
bad, Sinnoh.
And she is motherless. Come now!
So the
Back
fact
to
that her
Mother's
mom
heart.
died, like, so does it matter more that her mom died than her father, or does it matter that they both died?
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go
Because I'm
home
assuming it's a matriarchy.
now. Follow.
I know the way.
Poor kiddo.
Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother!
So yeah, like, what's this insult about? Is it purely just because her mom died, or like... Insight to find a clever. Let's be clever. I would never teach my kid to be like, oh, somebody just threw a rock at your head, be a pacifist. I'd be like, no, no, no. Let's handle this with some. Let's handle this with some tact. Not illegal. Not illegal, but let's be clever.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
Interesting.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving.
I'm so sorry.
The tribe's rite of passage held every year.
I did not even know that the
Those
cursor
who
was
pass
there.
become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
It's actually
yes, whatever
insane.
the winner wants.
Then I'll do it.
I thought it was on the other
Whatever it
monitor and I
takes.
was like, oh no.
I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard, and it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Yes, follow. So cute. He's an absolute munchkin. See, I love these cutscenes so much more now that we can actually see them without any choppiness. So I'm assuming that they primarily use bows and not close-range melee combat? I mean, we saw her fight and spar with him, but we haven't really seen her actually spar with a machine. It's the startling lack of shoes that really... No problem, Mort, enjoy. It's the startling lack of shoes. Like, my feet would be ripped to shreds. I don't know how they do it. I'm not like a barefoot person to begin with. So I'm trying to imagine that in my head. I'm just like, oh, I would not even have feet left. Dude, she's got some freaking hair. Can we just give credit to that? The moment I heard take off your shoes, exactly, Phoenix, same. I'd be like, there's no way. I'm gonna step on exactly one. Right, Dre? I'm like, I'm gonna step on exactly one rock that's Lego shaped, and it's gonna be game over for everyone. Don't hand me a weapon and let me step on a rock that's shaped more like a Lego. Or size like one, too.
Rost? 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 Where is he? 2 days
Wear shoes
before
only when I have
proving
to,
and he
right,
goes off
Dre?
without
Same.
me?
I would just need something. Adjust her size as she grows. That's a good question. I wonder if it would just automatically read that. Skill points 3, max. Can I just... Is it auto, or do I have to interact? Bring about her hair. Oh, yeah. She does have amazing hair. Got you, yeah. Yeah, for me, the shoe thing is like... God help us. One Lego later, and I would just be undone. So we just can't... Okay, so we don't just run through doors. We're not Geralt of Rivia. Noted. I would imagine so, Phoenix, because I'm sure that people would... You know, I wonder if ethically... I'm sure that just like parents, though, would give their kids an iPad, they would probably... They would probably give their kid a device, you know? Boys made, right? Yo, for real. That's some serious hair care.
Deal with them quickly.
That is a serious hair care routine. For slow, heavy attack. Ah, okay, so we do melee. Alright, so we actually do some pretty decent... I mean, we're practicing on a training dummy, so we're not exactly gonna call this.
Never know when I might need these.
Quick save, okay. Cool. Yeah, dude, I love her hair. Okay, 15%. I'm assuming that hunting and gathering in this is only effective when you...
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here?
Besides the...
Where's he gone to?
Fire arrow, okay. I'm assuming that the hunting and gathering in this is mainly a situation where you want to do it when you're low health. Yeah. Okay.
What's he doing up there? He's just...
There's some detangling knots out of mind, right?
What's going on with him?
Right, Blue? It's such a vibe. Oh, cool. We Assassin's Creed auto climb. That makes me happy.
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No.
Also, what's up, Blue?
We
How you
must
doing?
speak.
A vibe.
I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now.
Oh, cool.
You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her science towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay.
That sucks. So much.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that.
You know, I've never seen, read,
That sounds
heard anything
ominous.
about
All right.
Star Wars.
See you at the
I don't
North
know
Gate.
anything about it. In some ways, I really wish I had experience with it. So there's no, like, hang on, let's just see. Can't go up here. Okay. So we don't just auto-climb everything, good to know. How are we... If I just, like, jump...
Something's really
okay,
bothering
okay.
him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Honestly. Right, noted. We just auto-jump. Dude, poor Ross, that sucks. Some pouches full. This is so interesting. So I wonder if you were to get the other DLCs, like if this is the way towards stuff at the Frozen Wilds, or if it's like... Or if this is just the ambient... I like this exploration a lot. I like how seamless it is. I will say her jump is a little weird. I'm not sure about the Star Wars franchise. I know about him because of the edits. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, I would love to know anything about Star Wars at all. I tried so hard to watch the OG movies when I was a little bit younger, but I had zero success. I was trying to watch them in a time period of my life where I was objectively dealing with a lot. Where? I see.
The embrace. My whole life. I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving.
Cool.
2 days. 2 days until I get answers.
A lot when you have shit going on. Yeah.
2 days and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth.
I was very
As if there could be an
motivated
excuse for that.
to...
Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows.
What I
I
was
should
mostly
find a herd.
What I was mostly motivated to do... What's up, Forward? It's nice to see you. What I was mostly motivated by at the time is that I was thinking I would read the books. The problem with that is that there's so many dang books. It's kind of like with Warhammer, where once you start, you're not going to stop, but I've heard that that's kind of the best way to experience George Lucas, is to, like, dive in first to what he wrote, and then do everything else secondary. This patch is fine. So, let's see. Go this way.
Ouch!
Let's see what... Oh my god. I did not know what that was. A herd. Talk to Carson. Oh, talk to Carson, trade for a tripcaster. Got it. Got it.
Mother's heart. 2 more days, then I'll know what it's like in there. It's so many people crammed into one place. I guess no one ever gets lonely in there.
Recon mention probably my friend is trans. I'm so sorry, Forward. That sucks. It's never a fun time. Oh, that's cool. I like this. The gloves from me grazing the oven tray. Ooh, Phoenix, I'm so sorry. Wait, she has... Okay, yeah, now she has shoes on. I was like, she is now wearing shoes, correct? Because this is not weather for which one wants to not be wearing shoes. see this. Let's... So do we, like, take out the Watchers every time first, I wonder? Can I, like, stealth kill you? Can we fully Assassin's Creed this, or no? This... Oh, okay, cool. So it tells me what- oh, that's awesome. It tells you what type. That's actually pretty awesome. I was definitely not expecting that. So wait, we would have to get rid of him?
I need your help. I need to speak to you.
Hey, buddy.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle and
Nothing
I fear
forward.
for her life.
I have no plans for either day.
I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Yeah, I never go in for like the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday crap. Mother's footsteps, so is that... Okay, so there's like a... That was strange. Well, let's... Okay, talk to Karst. How am I... Not that. Okay, so it is from Striders that we need to actually loot this. Got it, got it. I'll eventually get there. Yeah, I just never participate in that kind of stuff, you know? It's not my thing. So do we have to take out the Watcher first, I wonder? What's up, Kalindri? It's nice to see you.
That's got their attention.
Nice. Let's see. Alright, let's just go do it. What the hell is that? I see, okay. This is not bad. Oh, I love the way she hops. That's actually awesome. Flashbang! What's up, Leroy? It's nice to see you. I do shop around the holidays or a bit after my birthday is in February, though. Yeah, that's true. That does make sense. Flashbang time! We love it. I'm like... Do you mean God of War or Gears of War? I'm old enough to which that's still a relevant question.
You're okay.
I'm old enough for that's still the question. Because I was about to say, this does not give me Gears of War. I'm gonna assume you mean God of War? Yeah, Leroy, I've never played it before, so I am actually just getting to try it out for the first time.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Alright, let's go this way. Bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Stay down!
I was like, oh my god. Thanks, Leroy. I think I'm gonna. The feel of it is really nice so far. I'm actually not. It's funny too, like, because I'm not usually a fan of post-apocalyptic, but this actually feels not so much like that. Troy tells you these horse machines just run away. When you encounter them, they just run you over. Yeah, I do like that. It's a nice avenue of distinction, you know? I appreciate it. All right, where is the... I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping for. Fire arrow, what do I need for these? Oh, I have them. Cool. 1 out of 3, so I need more. It almost feels more dystopian. Yeah, that's exactly it, Phoenix. That's exactly it. Much more dystopian, much less post-apocalyptic, even though, and again, I think it has to do with how many years after the apocalyptic events it would technically be set. Oh, hang on. We do not want that for that. Thank you.
They're scanning for me.
There goes one. I wonder if it's oh, hot damn. I just got kicked in the face. That's very sane. Burning piles everywhere. Yeah, probably that. Hey, spoilers, I find this story really unique. I agree, Jess. So far, it's been really, really interesting. Like, I've been really enjoying the fact that Aloy's actually angry about the fact that she's being outcasted, which is pretty nice. Makes for such a great environment. Agreed, yeah. Because that's the thing, is that it gets very old, like, especially any of these universes that have zombies. I remember when I played it, yeah. It's a good target to aim for, especially when they're like scanning for you. I very much enjoy the ambiance of this because it's sort of like... What can I compare this to? I don't know, it feels like it's so dystopian in the sense that they've gone back so far in time that we're at the phase. We're at the phase where we've actually gone back in time. Prehistoric, but not really. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly it. Let me see something. Crafting. Cool. Damage coil, tear coil. I'm assuming that this gets rid of, yeah, this gets rid of armor. This does damage. All right, let's do that for now. Scraps. Interesting. Oh, cool. Like we've come full circle. Exactly. That's exactly it. Like The Witcher. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Phoenix. It does feel very reminiscent of The Witcher in some very bizarre... in a very, very bizarre way. That's the best way that I can try and put it. Grabs this. Alright, so when we have these, they'll probably highlight, I'm assuming. Oh, that's cool. Oh, interesting. And so then you craft fast travel packs. Oh, let's get more combat experience. It certainly does not hurt. I like how smooth that is.
Low and quiet does it.
Ah, damn. It is so much. Oh my god, it's addictive in this. Where did that... I could have swore. Yeah, there we go. Like that makes you feel like The Witcher. Also the concept of modern reverted, yes, agreed, Phoenix, especially too because like the science system in The Witcher is something like, now granted, if you read the books, especially as a biologist, you will start laughing so hard you can't contain yourself, because there's absolutely nothing scientific about the way that those books were written. It's just like, it's actually painful from a biologist standpoint, but it's still enjoyable because it's like the effort's there, you know? But I enjoy this because I feel like it's not trying to be super technical. Oh, you are so fine, Emmy, not to worry at all. How you doing? I hope things are going well. Wait, so that's like a regular? Wait. Oh shit, so that is exactly how we... So we also hunt wildlife. I didn't think that there was wildlife, that's why I was like, wait. Interesting. We'll just find ambient dead things. It's like being so bad it's good. Yes, that's exactly it. That is the entire vibe right there.
Do you know who's on cooking duty for the festival this time? I hope the roast is better than last.
Could we also attack people? I mean, we're not going to find that out now. We're so early in the game, but like... What the hell am I hearing? Was that a chicken? Is it a chicken? Just... Alright. Hang on, I have many concerns. Oh, there's Cradle. Alright, let me see something. Let me... Do we have a... There we go. Alright, let's see. Where is his daughter supposed to be at? Wildlife is for potions and pouches. If you want to avoid more gruesome sounding kills, just do it with the bow, not the spear. Yeah. Interesting. So they make like, oh, that's interesting that they differentiated in the sound design. Sadness, but also like props for the attention to detail, you know? Need to eat them, and we have freezing up to, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Emmy.
That must be Arana.
I need help!
Sounds like she's in trouble.
I can't get down! I'm stuck up here!
Where? Madam? Oh! I see. In content warning. How is content warning, Emmy? I've heard many good things. Alright, let's do this.
Somebody, please! I'm surrounded!
Girl, if you could but stop
Sorry
screaming.
to spoil your fun.
Here we go.
Somebody, please!
If only I was able to hitch a ride on a Strider. Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, teach him a lesson! Finish them off!
Wait, why are you in water? They don't get harmed by water?
Looking good.
Thanks for saving me from those
crazy.
machines.
Yeah, yeah. Playing reporter. Spear's just closer and louder. Oh, interesting.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
I like that detail, though. Terrified of actually going into the old world.
I just want to thank you.
Interesting. Like, I've never seen content warning, so I don't really know much about it.
I thought those Watchers were going to tear me apart.
Some things in Greedfall.
Your father
I believe
after
it.
you.
I'm really excited for Greedfall. That's going to be a fun one.
But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Arana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a Watcher saw me and called his pack. By all, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
I don't know. I've never played Resident Evil. I'm curious,
I'll
though.
look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
I love how
Go
Aloy
find your
gets
father.
visibly annoyed.
His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
I love how she, like, gets visibly annoyed by having to do more things. Like, that's adorably relatable. You have to reach a certain amount of views within 3 days or start from the beginning. Doesn't matter, though, because you keep the stuff you loot, like hats, unlock playtime. And gameplay is going to be to film creepy stuff in the old world and upload the CD. Interesting, Emmy. I might have to check out this game. That sounds like a very fun... It feels like it would be a really fun group game, too. Let me just see. Assuming we can't do more with this. Okay, or I can. That's hilarious. What? Let's make these. Because I have a feeling we're gonna need these. Everybody treat her like an outcast. Everybody's coming to her, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think any of us would be, Leroy. That's what I like about the game, is that she's very, like... She's having a very realistic reaction. Ooh. Similarities to Lethal Company. Oh, that's going to be addictive, then. Whoever in Shunji without having the decency to tell you I... You know, Phoenix, I have lived through exactly that. It's funny that you guys say that. Because I've actually been through exactly that. Yeah, that would definitely fuck with my head too. My aim is not bad. I'm appreciating the fact that we don't necessarily have to hunt for food in this. What is this? Yeah, I've been through precisely that, and I can testify that it's very annoying. What'd you find out, Phoenix?
Brom! It's your sister, Olara!
What is happening? The Forest? I know! I've been playing it. Actually, I used to play it with my niece on PS4. It's funny that you say that, Phoenix.
Are you out there?
Where are you, ma'am? What in the... Alright, so you're not the way up. What's up, Andrew? Welcome in. It's so fun. It's very good. I will say this, though. The controls for me on console were just bizarre to try and get used to. Because I'm so used to PC. That's another one that I played on the all-in-one with like 24 frames. It was so bad. Actually, no. Me and my ex played it pretty effectively. For a while.
Who are
With,
you
like,
calling out for?
Maybe
Do you
30?
need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right.
I know, right?
I'm
Be
sorry.
so
I
helpful.
didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead?
Enjoy, Blue. I hope you have a good rest.
Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall so I knew Brahm's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more. But he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brahm struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said.
Enjoy, Emmy.
Whispers
Have a
of the
wonderful
forgotten.
lurk.
It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
Bro, 10 years?
What do you mean, forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brahm used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
Poor guy.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
Aw. Well. I mean, hopefully it's not him who's the reason why the camp was soaked in blood. That would suck. Bring her with you. I agree, Phoenix. That's what I was expecting, was like a dialogue option. For like... Wait. Do we also have... Hang on. You guys, I was not gonna know we had a skill tree again until we were at the end. This is why it's reminding me of, This is why it's reminding me of God of War so much. Obviously, we need all of our Assassin's Creed perks. But I agree, I think that definitely should have been an option for Aloy as a character, like, where she could choose to be more social or choose to be antisocial, and it would have different outcomes. Or, like, she would insist that she's faster on her own, right? And then it's like, oh, well, if you choose to bring her with you, there's some kind of a cost for having made that decision. Forget about it at some point. Oh, absolutely. I already forgot about it, Phoenix. I gained those skill points, and then now, because of God of War, I have to be, like, on top of my game with it. Yeah, the jumping is definitely a little bit stiff, but it's not terrible. I mean, I'm not saying that every game should have Assassin's Creed's climbing system, but I do think that more games would benefit from just adopting that.
Bounty among the rocks and the trees, but find no sustenance.
Hello, Grata.
All Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All Mother, and provide for me once more.
Don't worry, Grata. I'll hunt your rabbits.
All Mother, I hear your voice on the wind.
Oh my god. The most insufferable.
I would count your blessings on my prayer beads, but I lost them atop the eastern overlook. My old bones are too worn to return.
So it's rabbits and your trinket you need this time. Okay, I'll find you at your camp.
Yeah, I can totally see why Ayla would lose her shit. I would completely lose my shit at this. Being, like, very loosely spoken to, but also not. That's actually infuriating. Have at least a jump of yeah, I think the newer Assassin's Creed games, the way that the character moves over rocky terrain, it would just behoove more games, especially open world RPGs, to actually just toss that right into the base game. Not because every single game needs to feel the same, but because, I'll put it this way, her jump is so stiff, it could just really benefit from that, like, sense of leaping and then also the impact when she hits the ground. They've done that really beautifully, especially in games like Valhalla and Odyssey. You just have a real... You have a really nice dynamic range of motion, and I think that that's one thing that, you know, in this sort of a society, like, you're going to actually require for this degree of athleticism. So it's like, I don't know, it's just a very interesting... It's an interesting contrast. And leave me alone, right? Phoenix, she does kind of sound high, doesn't she? Gather meat. Adam? She wants... Does it have to be specifically rabbits, or can it be... It's like, call me crazy, but I could have swore I saw gore. It's like this just very, like, knees tucked. I guess it, to some degree, makes sense. But the fact that that's, like, your short jump is a little bit, like... Butterflies. A raccoon? Oh boy.
Grata said her prayer beads were at the eastern overlook. It's not far from
Whoopsie.
here.
Tell me, Phoenix. You know what I was really sad about the other day, guys? By the way, I had no idea that Peanut the squirrel was a thing. I'm real sad about that. Fuck whoever reported that innocent squirrel, man. This teacher in a show greeted the student in the hall. She said hi and he responded, "Bet you are." Oh my god, that's amazing. Honestly, anyone who works in our education department, much respect to you all, and yeah, I totally get it. Oh good. So do we get quest rewards for coming back?
Do you still think you can find my mother's spear?
She brought you back safe. Hasn't she done enough?
But she said she
Phoenix,
would.
because that's
you will,
ridiculous.
I'll keep an eye out for your spear.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very bizarre, but seeing the raccoon made me think of that, because I'm like, man, of all the things that I have been sad about in a while, that one really took the cake. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people, honestly?
The Brave Trail up the rocks is close by.
Stop crouching. I keep hitting that button thinking that it's gonna be a level up, or not level up, lock on. That's the thing, Phoenix, is like, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but I hope that he wins as well. It's a bit like, it's just insane to me when people report other folks for Like, very harmless things.
I'm like, may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way.
I'm like, maybe? How would I... Like a day or two ago, there's 34 things I've been sad by the Arcana, Certain Tyranny, Peanut, and the bad parenting, yeah. 4, not 34, yeah. I mean, fair. Yeah, I saw a video of some guy who apparently left his 6-year-old kid, like he pulled up anchor and left his 6-year-old kid in a river, and luckily a kayaker found the kid and was able to bring him to shore, but like seeing that last night, I was like, what in the holy hell? It's not gonna be this. I was like, yeah. Someone fix it. That should not happen. I think part of the reason too why I'm saying this about the jump is because we already have a climbing system that feels so analogous right now to Assassin's Creed in terms of feel. No, so the saddest part is Phoenix is that he returned the kid to his father, and the father like was not even like phased. He was like, oh, we've been here before. And you might be seeing us again, kind of a thing. And I was like, this is ominous and feels like... I was like, feels like he's a little too blasé about the idea that something could happen to his kid. It definitely was one of those moments where you're like, what the hell? How can it be this? I mean, I can't... Right? This isn't... That's, yeah, like that's kind of the vibes that it was giving Phoenix. That's why I was like, what the hell am I witnessing right now? And I was like, thank God that it was, you know, popularized via social media, but it was kind of one of those weird moments where you're like, this definitely doesn't feel legal. It just bothers me when I see law enforcement walk away and just like leave the kid there. I'm like, please don't. Bad Parenting was a horror game. It's a horror game. Oh boy. I'm assuming disturbing content? Ugh.
So, it's not getting any warmer out here.
Let's see. Jesus God.
This looks promising. Aha! Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
Oh, you're fine, Phoenix. Go for it. If you feel like you want to discuss it, feel free. You're all good. I'll be fine. It's very hard. It's actually pretty hard to piss me off in games. The only thing that really does it for me is like, and it really gets under my skin, is overt misogyny and overt erasure of Indigenous Americans. That's the kind of stuff that just... Bro. Oh, I see. That's probably what I have to deal with my foster father. That's the trouble that... Actually, I wonder, it would be kind of funny if that was the proving. If she, like, fixes the trouble and they're like, oh, there you go. You're one of us now. I do like that, and I actually would like for them to add that mechanic in Assassin's Creed. That was sick. That was a cool animation, too.
Easy, easy.
I love how she, like, talks to herself as well. That's very... It's very refreshing, because normally in these games you don't get a whole lot of that. He's too busy working. That sucks, Phoenix. That sucks. I'll tell you something. One thing that's really tough with those games, and because there's a couple of horror games that kind of have pushed people past their limits, right? I think one of the things that's very hard for people is child death in games. When it's not handled with tact, it just doesn't...
I'll tuck that away.
It just doesn't... When it's not handled well, it can actually cause people a lot of mental and emotional distress. I think one thing that's really hard, though, is that it is unfortunately a horrifying part of existence. So when you're showing a game that's like horror content, right, like it technically falls within the genre, but it's about how it's done. It's about the tone in which it's done. It's about, you know, what they show, what they don't show. And it's a subject that, for the life of me, you know, it's like I'm somebody who doesn't personally get very triggered by it, but I completely understand why other people do. And I think that there have been games that have done it really well. I think that there have been games where it's just...
There's Grata.
Atrocious.
All alone with Allmother. The only way she knows. Good news, Grata. Once again, Allmother has brought you rabbits. I found your prayer beads, too. Just try not to lose them again.
Allmother. Each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while.
We're very blunt about it.
I'm gonna run into proving, and
yeah,
I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
Allmother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata. For now.
Aw, that's sweet.
Allmother, hear me as I count off my years of devotion to these beads.
That's very sweet. Yeah, and I agree, Phoenix. I think that whenever we talk about such situations, it's like one of the more painful things. One of the more painful things, IMO, is like when games just completely lack the concept of what a content warning is or what a trigger actually is for people. It's like, it's actually not that hard to just have, like, even if it's just a little, sorry, buddy.
This'll last.
Discovered something amazing for winter. If your heater is put on a glass. Yeah, it's amazing, Emmy. I do that all the time. It's so good. Just be careful. Don't do, if your heater gets real hot, don't do plastic. In video games, doesn't matter what kind, doesn't bother me anymore. I become desensitized. You see, hell, for me...
I regret this.
For me, I've never been really all that bothered by it either. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I once watched somebody play a horror game where somehow, unimaginably, a child died in more unfortunate circumstances than what Phoenix has described. It personally didn't bother me because I kind of read the writing on the wall from the tone of the game, if that makes sense. Like, for me, in a game that was already feeling very, intense, and definitely not showing any aversion to other aspects of criminal behavior, I was kind of like not totally unaware it was going to happen. But then I also knew people who had to rip stream because they just couldn't take what they were watching, and I think that both approaches are totally valid. I wouldn't say that there's anything wrong with somebody who doesn't feel triggered by these kind of things. It's just one of those things where everybody's different. And I do really wish that games would include a mode, like a mode that you can turn off or on, that would include things like trigger warnings, because I think that it actually helps people out quite a lot. And it's just, you know, it's thoughtful. It allows people to play the game without, like, so for example, you know how Until Dawn had a disturbing content filter that was like, hey, if you're somebody who gets triggered by these things, we can just turn this off? I just think that a lot of that is very sensible for the modern age that we live in, and just showing that people have a whole range of Especially, too, psychological disability as well that kicks in and can be provoked by the content that we watch. Ew, shit. That was way too... Ooh. That was like... That did not feel good. Like, I'm all for the inclusivity for the range of people who are affected by it. I personally am not that affected by it either. Like, I'm one of those people where, to be honest with you guys, it has to be a very specific tone of a game as a whole for it to bother me. Very strong smell, but I also have high hopes. Ooh, Phoenix, that sounds amazing. A butter-flavored oil. Fascinating. What? What's up, Krim? It's nice to see you. It's going, that's for sure. So far, so good in this game. I'm really liking the vibes of it so far. It's very, like... I also have to say, I appreciate that the music is not obnoxiously, like, intense as you're exploring. It's pleasant, but it's not excessive. I would care for a lot of children, yeah. But everybody's different, you know? Everybody's different, and I think that that's one of the beautiful things that we now have the opportunity to
help.
maximize in games. As far as there's a mode where you can turn them into cats! Oh, that's cute. It was worth a shot. Good to see you, Krim. How's life been? How'd your move go? I see. I was like, why am I still crouching? Lovely to see you, Krim, and I'd like that a lot. I don't know. Would it be easier, though, to hunt cats versus, excuse me, spiders? I don't know, would that? Little misfortune, that was only because it took you by surprise, yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like, everybody's different. I think the beauty of our modern age is that we can even have things like trigger warnings. Like, if you think back to, like, so when I first started gaming back on, like, the PS2.
These will keep.
That never would have been a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it was just you either play the game or you don't. The content either exists or it doesn't. Like, when you think about all of the themes that something like a Silent Hill 2, which, yes, we will be testing soon. I'm very excited, actually, about finally being able to potentially play that one. Because now it makes all the sense in the world why we were having the issues that we were having. I'm not sure if my graphics card will be very happy with me, but we'll still try it anyway.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
On the heater and melts in your heart and soul? Oh yeah. Oh yes. I'll tell you, this time of year is my favorite time of year as well for food. But that's the thing, it's like, I love having the accessibility options for the people who need them. Especially when they can be non-intrusive, you know? Ooh, enjoy, Phoenix, that sounds delicious.
Easier when I was a kid.
Duty and they still attack the player, yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, right? It would make it objectively easier. I mean, I think that Grounded really nailed it. It just looks like a piece of floating poo that screams at you. There is something about the spider arachnophobic mode in Grounded that just sends me every single time. Like, when we play Grounded as a group, I'm gonna turn it on for those of you guys who would like it, and, like, just purely so that we can laugh at it for a whole afternoon, because I think it's by far the funniest way to ever play the game. I feel like they nailed it, and I wish that everything else would just template what they did. And be like, yes, this is the way. The truth and the light. Also, Krim, I'm so sorry. I think I missed your message. You can feel free to repost. I am so sorry about that. It moves so fast. We have the Frosty Tools thing enabled, so if you guys ever notice that, like, I've moved past your message and you're not seeing it, feel free to repost. Just because the chat sometimes scrolls so fast that I'm like, I'll have like half a second to read half of a sentence and I'm like, no, it was not enough. My god, look at this world. This is gorgeous. So can we like tame? Or like, I'm assuming it's a skill that we can unlock. Right? But I went crazy on the last day of the drive there and drove 30 hours straight, no sleep. Bless. Krim, that's wild, but I also totally get it. I totally get it because you guys don't even know. I almost did something very similar. Oh, I'm behind a bush, bruh. I was behind a bush. Nice. Milk snack for wintertime? Ooh, for me, it's Swedish meatballs. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you, Swedish meatballs just filled my heart with glee. Aim is aiming, right? Aim is certainly aiming at this moment. I love the music though. Holy crap, this is nice. But no, I totally get it. Some days, honestly, there are some trips where making that 30-hour push is actually better. Oh my god, bruh. Come here. Get off me. There we go. Almost 2 months now, there's a lot of extra space here, more than I need to live. Hey, that's not a bad thing, Krim. That means that you can also, like, either fill the space with things that you love, or, like, will they let you sublet? Damn. Favorite meal varies, but I love those Christmas tree-shaped brownie. True. For me, it's Swedish meatballs. I make so many Swedish meatballs in the wintertime. It's just like the perfect warming meal. Yes. The snack and meatloaf for dates. Meatloaf, yes. Oh my god. You're reminding me. I wanted to actually make some of that. I love me a good meatloaf, especially too when like. So I want to. Okay, all right. I'm about to say something, and all of chat is gonna freak out. I need you all to hang on to your asses. Promise me. So, I really want to make a meatloaf and use the croissant bread as the breading inside of it. Nah, but I can get roommates. Hey, that would be cool. That could be very useful as well. I really want to use the croissant bread as the bread inside of the meatloaf, and I feel like that's just gonna go so hard. Meatloaf is basically the big version of meatballs, yeah. It's true. They're so good. Full health potion. Cool. Oh, nice. Right? I'm just like, listen. All good food spots now? Yeah. That's it. What am I crafting? I don't even know what I'm making right now. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I love how I'm just like running around. I'm straight up like, I should be doing main quest stuff. A while ago, now that you mention it, they're so good. Oh my god, Phoenix, and if you can find the lingonberry for them. Why are you running? You should be charging me at this point. I do really like how you have like the animals and then also the machines in this. The variety is nice. You can kind of spice it up a bit.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
And you? Oh, I'm excited. The only Christmassy thing we got in stores are all the different Yule logs and marzipan. Marzipan is so delicious. Cinnamon stars, yes. Marzipan is so delicious.
There he is. Looks nervous.
Penne alla vodka? Oh my god, it's so good. Your meatball hoagie or your penne alla vodka? Yeah. You will know based on if it's a family restaurant or not. Then you'll find out if it's good or not.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction
right, Jess?
to make
it's
sure
so
no
delicious.
one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
I don't think we should be rude
Last
to
time
him.
I
Let's trade
visited,
first.
you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens.
I love marzipan.
What can
It's
I
so
say?
delicious.
Special weapons don't come cheap.
The broadhead and the charger. Oh, nice.
I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens and
Listen to It's Already Christmas again, right,
I'll
Emmy?
be
I'm
the
so
judge of
excited.
that. Show me.
We're doing it again this year, Emmy. Don't worry, we're gonna be here. Cool. That's actually so awesome. What? Resources. Wait, can I? No, he doesn't sell. I was like, outfits?
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I feel bad that I
I'll
skipped that
be
dialogue,
here.
but I figured it was just
Same as
banter.
usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay.
Marzipan stolen.
Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Interesting.
Traders who don't
Tomorrow
break
watch
the
some
law
football.
and deal
Nice,
with
Grim. I hope it's
outcasts,
a
you
good
mean?
time.
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
I will probably be here.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. See you around.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
There are 2 spots to place a shock wire. Oh, nice. Okay, so basically a mobile trap unit. Got it. Alright, let's find a little... Wait, should I do these other side quests before I... Maybe I should actually. Hang on. Let me see. Here's the North Gate. Level 4. Yeah, this is my... This is my level, so let me do this first. I'm like, hang on a minute. Oh boy.
Ran out of
Yep,
ammo,
it's the
so I
motherless
tried to
outcast
craft
again.
ammo on the
Go ahead
spot.
and stare.
By the time I'd finished, the bird was gone.
I'll say this for fishing. It's a lot more.
Jennifer Stalin, is it a German origin food? I think so. It sounds about right. Let's see, we're gonna go this way. I very much look forward to when we can tame a Strider, so we'll at least have a mount to run around on. Not because I don't like running around the world or anything, it's beautiful, but because it's gonna be nice to actually move with some speed.
Could use my focus. See what it turns up.
Tracks. Assuming it's like around here. Let's see. I'm so curious. Let's do this. First things first, let's do that. I guess I'm following this.
How much will the snow cover?
What's this whistle taste like? Raisin bread, not so sweet. Yule logs. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. It's like cinnamon raisin bread. Where in the heck? Oh, okay, she went this way. I think I made it far in the map, but it was huge with a lot to do and I would get sidetracked, yeah. Right, Krim? See, like, that's the thing. So you know what game I'm like that with? Is that I had originally tried to play some Monster Hunter back in the day.
Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
And like, I ran into that exact same feeling with Monster Hunter where I was just like, there's too much to do. I was like, I feel like this is kind of grindy.
Mother's Cradle.
And at least grindy to do solo, because I didn't have like a team to play with at the time. So I was like, like, I don't know if I'm down for the commitment.
The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river. Better check the other side.
Corruption Glaze, interesting. But yeah, I feel the exact same way, Krim. Alcohol cubes in most of them, so I sadly can't really eat it. Interesting. And it's... Oh, that's curious. Almond-like cubes. Okay, almond-like cubes. I thought you said alcohol-like, and I was like, wait. They stuck alcohol in it? Because, like, that's kind of impressive. Got that game in the DLC, collecting dust in my Steam library. Right, Grim? Like, I have it for PS4 and I have not played it in a really long time. I really want to try and actually get into Monster Hunter at some point, especially now that we have the better processor. It's just, it's never been high priority for me because I didn't have the team. Now that I do, I'm like, okay. Once you have a good group of people to play certain games with, they really open up for you. It's like Outlast Trials. I can't imagine having played that solo.
I've got to put up a fight.
Oh, bro. Oh, you're gonna hurt. Bro, what? Oh my god, there's like 50 of you. What are you, a saber tooth? Bro, how the hell do I lock onto you again?
Here they come.
Damn it. The new Dragon Age? How is it, Krim? I've heard many different things. I don't personally watch Asmongold, but I guess he had some sort of a negative reaction to it. Oh god. Hey, I should scan you. Oh, damn it. And stay down. Yeah, how is it, Krim? I've heard many good things, in spite of a lot of, like, really weird press.
It's a well-made weapon. Alana will be happy to have it back.
Whoa, what the frick do you do? I forgot how to lock on.
Grab this now.
Yeah, level 5. But yeah, I've heard many good things about the new Dragon Age. I know that there were a lot of people who were like, really, I'll call most things for Christmas, but I don't think eat it with it though. The liquor fits well. Yeah, that's fair. I could see that, Emmy. I'll tell you, I love cinnamon raisin bread. I love a lot of things sweetened with raisins. I had to learn to get really used to it actually from having a lot of Indian cuisine. But using raisins to sweeten things is almost genius level. It's like, oh yes, that and dates. Dates are always good in everything that they're in. Yeah, I've heard only positive reviews, honestly. I haven't heard anything that was like too sensational. And I'm thankful for that because I'll tell you guys what, it's part of why, like, as much as I do this and this is like what I'm into now, I don't watch a lot of people who commentate on games. I keep up with like maybe one or two, like Cowboy among others, but it's usually because he's pretty balanced. The OG games, I think that they got banned for hating on the game because it has potential trans character companion. Is having people choose to live in ignorance. Yeah, Krim, like, and that's the thing for me is that, like, when it comes to games making decisions and directions, like, this is part of why I don't really listen to a lot of the bigger creators or their opinions on things. Because I'll put it to you guys this way, it's almost always a recipe to become disappointed or to just have validated your own prejudices. I like to try and, like, so for example, when it comes to this game, right, like, yeah, I could have watched somebody else do a playthrough of it, by all means, but I was like, no, I'd rather just experience things for the first time with you guys and then form our own opinions. It just feels like it's... I don't know, it just feels like it's less fun to listen to somebody hating on a new game that comes out because of one feature in it. Like, really? And that might just be a me thing, but I just don't like creators who hate on games for the sake of hating on them. Character being potential trans and why they still play it. Yeah, that's my thing, Emmy. You know, like, that's kind of the thing that really gets me with that, is like having such a strong opinion before you've even played the whole game is to me like a little bit wild, if I'm honest. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Like, I don't know. It's always been one of those very fascinating conundrums to me where I'm like, I don't know. I feel like the simplest solution is to just finish out the game and then see if that opinion is still what you hold to it. Like, I felt this way about people who were very quick, though, also to judge Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, they were very frustrated that it wasn't co-op, and I'm like, the whole point of Dragon's Dogma is that the co-op is, like, this whole mechanic is what makes the game unique in the fantasy genre. Like, you're hating on the thing that defines the game. And it was this thing where at the time people were like, no, you're just obsessed. I'm like, dude, no, I'm literally explaining to you that, like, Dragon's Dogma is the only fantasy game that has a pawn system where you can basically rent out your friends' pawns, and that's how you play multiplayer with them. You're not going to play traditional multiplayer where, like, you can have multiple people in the game at once, and I find it very enjoyable because I'm not that social all the time, and I don't really like fantasy games where I would feel like I need my friends there, you know what I mean? Toxicity, so much hate everywhere. I stay away from reviews that go all in blind. Same, Crim. Same. I feel that way. I feel that way as well. I just don't like it. And I hate this big YouTuber culture where now they just shit on things. I'm like, I miss the days when YouTube was like silly and funny and not all this try-harding and serious shit all the time. I'm like, everybody relax, please. I'm like, devs are doing the best that they can. Let's all just be generous. Strategy game for being yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was, I mean. It was like making me slowly insane. I was like, it just, you know, it's the kind of thing where you realize that maybe only 2 seconds of homework were done. What's up, Crystal? How are you? It's the kind of thing where you're like, man, reading comprehension do be beating people's asses.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Interesting. Awake-ish. Well, good morning. Ooh, flashbangs. Oh, that was sick. Man, that slow time is okay. Yeah, nice. That was sick. That was really sick. Oh, I enjoyed that too much. Yeah, with the slow time, the combat is nice. Jumped up and cheered when they announced we're finally getting a sequel, right? I feel the same way, Crim, and I loved the sequel. I have had a really good time with it. I don't see any issues. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're kind of going into a game and you're feeling like... I feel like if you're motivated to want to like the thing you're playing, you will like the thing that you're playing. If you go into a game and you're expecting it to be dog shit, guess what you're gonna find? Guess what you're gonna find? Like, it's just... That's kind of a principle about anything, though. It's like, have you guys ever seen somebody set up the conditions on which they're gonna get angry about something? Like, to me, it's just... I'm like, I don't know. I don't ever go to, like, the dentist appointment, right, and assume the worst before I even get to the dentist where I'm like, this is gonna be terrible and I'm gonna have a bad time. Like, sounds like I'm really setting myself up to, have a terrible time. And it probably has nothing to do with that dentist, but everything to do with the fact that I'm not demonstrating peak, emotional control.
Oh, Mother be praised! Aloy's back! With the spear!
Yeah, here we go.
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
That's an interesting twist on this, that the outcast...
I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks.
That's really cute.
I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that.
That's so sweet.
Thank you, Aloy. for everything.
I like the idea that perhaps the outcasts are also equally... Transport to DOC, good luck. I hope it all goes well. May everybody be safe. Enjoy the lurk. I think one of the harder things, right, is the idea that maybe the outcasts are also not exactly socially receptive. Which I kind of like that they intonated as much, like, oh, we didn't even know if you'd speak to us. A is errands. What's this? The Forgotten. Woo! Good luck, Goodman. I hope it all goes okay. I hope you're gonna be safe. Let me do this. Also, before I forget. So, can I... Ooh. What's handling? Cool. I love that we actually have these. I mean, I can't even imagine. Cool, let's do that. Interesting. Don't yet know what we need that for, but it's fascinating me. Also, I love that we can actually do these quests before we even get back into the main story stuff. I have to say, I find that very relieving and relaxing to actually be able to do a little bit of like free roam exploring. Thank you. What's up, Ka? How you doing? Where in the world would his camp have been? Oh. Interesting. I'm glad to hear it, dude. So far, so good. It has been really, really nice and relaxing. I've got to say, like, the combat in this game, it feels like this game is just a great way to unwind, if I'm honest with you guys. Like, it's action-packed, but it's also not... It's not ridiculous, you know? We're not in Dark Souls territory, but we're definitely still in the action genre here. Let me see, we can check our map because I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm just completely going in the wrong direction. That's... I'm gonna be so excited when we can actually get a mount and ride around. I would love to know how that's gonna work though. I wonder if we have to like tote the mount around with us everywhere, if you call it, like what the... It's really interesting, right? Because she has a piece of technology that nobody else has, so it would like make sense if she could actually just summon it.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
There we go.
You're going down.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Enjoy, Ka. Have a good lurk. I hope you're doing well, dude. Where did your buddy go? Oh, there he went. How to piss him off. Shoots the body of his buddy. There we go. This is not going badly. Did I miss anything? I do feel like I'm not scanning enough. Let's see, we're gonna go run over here. I wonder if that was endogenously there, or if what happens is that the more that we encounter certain enemy types, they just start appearing more and more throughout the world. I could have swore that that was it.
Fresh as it comes.
Let's see. I'm gonna go... I assume we're gonna be fighting. But let's do... It's so creepy. I don't know if you guys ever deal with eye twitches, but I just had one happen and I was like, oh my god. As I was looking at the screen, I was like, ooh, that's a new one. Yeah, he was like, how do we bat him? Ma'am? I was like, I would like to dismount the platform. Did not have the right, my left does it a lot, yeah. It's interesting too, because I've heard that it's tied to, like a stress response, but I haven't had it happen in years. I was like, oh, that's really weird.
Save this for later. They know where I am.
Yeah, that was nice. Felt pretty good about that.
Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp.
Hang on. Get this guy first. I love that she has this. I'm so sorry, Crystal, that you experienced this too. I'll tell you, it's very, like...
Whose knife is this?
Very frustrating. It's very awkward when it happens in public. And you're like trying to explain, you're like, I promise.
Looks like more blood leading away from here.
I'm like trying to explain to people, I'm like, I promise I'm not crazy. I'm just very stressed. It's such a weird little metabolic marker though.
There, a bucket.
A bucket of blood.
Did someone bring the blood to the camp? The trail of blood ends here, but whoever left it must have also left tracks.
Place the eye on my left, so I think that's why it twitches a lot. Yeah, same with my right. Same with my right. I could see that a lot. It's funny. It's one of those things where it's a bit of a pain, but at the same time, I've like learned to make my peace with it. It's really interesting trying to learn how to do makeup for a lazy eye. Are you kidding? At point blank. That was sick.
They're angry.
Good, stay mad. So you do your makeup, right? Exactly. Exactly. And then you're like trying to pull up the eyelid and you're like, oh, I see. Ooh, a freeze coil. That's sick. I don't know what I'll use that for. I do really like the investigation elements of this. It definitely reminds me a little bit of The Witcher in that respect. Especially because we get these traces and tracks and stuff. Like, it's nice because you can kind of tell that this game took a lot of other games into account when it was made. Like, it feels like a very proper homage to a bunch of different games, and then it also has its own unique storyline, which is nice.
I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this boar. If Brahm did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine?
That's exactly it, Crystal.
What are the scrappers picking at?
Someday I'll remember how lock-on works in this game.
Looks like it was a watcher. Whoever I'm following made short work of it.
Getting pretty decent at the combat, if I do say so myself.
If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
What an interesting noise for each component. Yeah, I love how effortless that this is. This isn't bad at all. Like, honestly, I have no idea why I was so resistant to trying the game. I think for me, I was like, I heard post-apocalyptic.
Someone loaded these supplies.
And immediately got, like, nervous. And now it's like the joke is literally on me. Again,
Brahm
one of
was
those
an
cases
outcast
where I'm
for a
so glad
long
to be
time.
wrong.
Why take food and gear now? the supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
Up she goes. Why
I
am
will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
Aw.
I will.
Oh boy.
I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
Oh dear.
You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brom.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
I'm not shouting. I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
They say not to listen. But Alara always said, never ignore a speaker.
I'm beating it.
I can see.
Oh, see, Alex.
All right.
It's so relatable.
I'll hear you out.
It's such a good game.
Now tell me.
Also, welcome in. I know that feeling so well.
Spirits of the forgotten.
It's actually worth it.
Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things.
It surprisingly got some pretty
if I go
dark
back to the Nora,
quest
they
lines.
might make me hurt
I'm kind
Alara.
of impressed.
And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. O is with me. They take care of me, keep me company, help me, except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom, you're alive.
I love it.
Oh, Mother be
Yeah,
praised.
right? Same, Alex.
I'm
I'm
sorry
loving
I followed
it.
you, but I
The
had to
vibe
make
of
sure
it is
he was
really
all right.
nice.
No. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I like how it's simple
I
and
need
it's
no
not, you know?
protection from you, Brom.
It's got just the right degree of complexity.
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them.
What's up, Marissa? It's nice to see you.
Just
Wake up to
as it
darkness
was
is
before.
wild, right?
He only ever
Marissa.
hurt someone once,
Good
and it was
morning. I
provoked.
feel that pain.
I don't want to hurt you. But the forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head with screams.
Brom isn't ready to return to the Nora. But I don't think he'll hurt you, Alara.
There's a place where I can stay. A cave on All Mother Mountain. I suppose you could visit me there, so long as I'm strong.
You will be, Brom. I'll help you.
That's really sweet.
Thank you, Aloy. I'll take care of him now. May you walk in All Mother's eternal memory, and may the forgotten leave you be.
I can't imagine what the other option would have been. Like, what were we gonna do? Like, hurt him? That wouldn't have made any sense. Hopefully, like, we don't find her hurt or something later on, but I don't think we will. That would be, like, an impressive level of... Whoa! Okay, game, that hurt. And Marissa, I feel that on so many levels. Please do whatever you can to take care of yourself and your circadian rhythm. I know that vibe. I used to leave for work when it was dark and come home when it was dark, and it was a very... It produced some really crazy effects on my brain. I was like, oh boy. I was not ready. Let's find a campfire. Can we... There we go. And we've leveled up a bit, which is good. We're gonna need all of this because this is totally gonna be a story checkpoint. And that's the thing, Alex, I'm really enjoying, like, even as a first time playthrough through this, I'm really enjoying the feel of it, and I'm just enjoying the dynamic range of motion.
Right where you said.
And I don't know, just like the general... I enjoy Aloy as a character. I enjoy that she's not feeling OP. She's actually feeling astoundingly relatable in moments.
You're here. You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
So
Wait
ominous.
for dark. I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked All-Mother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say
Poor
that.
Aloy.
And so, make
I
yourself
wonder-
alone.
Does anyone know how old she's supposed to be in this game? Because this is feeling very like late adolescence. Like early 20s, very jaded.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
What's up, Harley? How you doing?
What that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth
She's
it.
19? That's
Perhaps.
so fitting.
You'll know
I
it's
love
worth
that so
soon enough.
much. That's such a perfect age for this, too.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
She
The
looks it,
lesson
too,
will be
which is
taught
nice.
in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
I really appreciate that they also didn't overly sexualize her.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun
I
you
really
after the
appreciate
proving,
that
okay?
we're not, like, seeing
I'm
cringe outfits where, like, there's
I won't do
cleavage
it.
all over the place or something,
I'm not
you know?
about to pretend that you never raised me.
Like, if she's
Aloy,
supposed to be 19, she's
law
dressed
forbids
appropriately
all
for a
contact.
19-year-old.
It does, and I don't care.
Especially in this kind of climate and
I know what doing
environment.
is for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must
Only 6
obey
months
the
after?
law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
That's so sweet.
So it is.
That's really sweet.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
I'm so curious. So now we see, I guess, a resting mechanic? Interesting. Rest at the campfire, okay. Oh, cool. Oh my god, look at that nighttime ambiance. That's actually gorgeous. Holy color scheme. This is my favorite tone of like blue and turquoise.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
Kill tone is such a great choice for night. I agree, Jess. It's perfect. It's just got that right coloring to things,
So much
you know?
for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's like a saber tooth.
Follow the path. It's It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Damn. So we're gonna take down some sawtooths, I see. That's pretty cool, though.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Hmm? Thank you, Walker. Badly needed. Yeah, this is a gorgeous choice for night. It's just right, too, because it has the right level of darkness. But it's not over the top, you know?
Ugh, the scrapes.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
One thing I'm really enjoying is that the game also doesn't feel like it's... I like to think it's the machine lights that tint it this way. Yeah, oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool as hell. I like that idea a lot, actually. Being stealthy.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
I also love how they're already showing her forehead wrinkles. That's like a very thoughtful... For how much that she shows frustration, that's actually a really nice little character detail. I enjoy the hell out of that, especially in a world too without sunscreen.
It's huge. How do you defeat it?
Yeah, that's sick, Jess. I love it. That's so thoughtfully
this hunt
done.
is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone.
I like it because it's
No matter
showing
what
a
happens,
realism
I will
in the
not
complexions, you know?
You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Traps? Brother. Insane behavior. Alright, so his weakness is fire. We're gonna do that. And then, what do you mean place traps? Where's he? Over there. Oh, I see, okay. Comparison to the original. It is exhausting, Jess, and I feel like it's one of the funniest parts about this is that, like, in the society that she's meant to be exemplifying, it's not like you're going to have... Like, you're not going to have probably access to the same level of sunscreen that even we have in our current society, so it's like, it's very amusing to me when people... It's always been very amusing to me when people bring this up, especially about female characters. It's like, dude, women don't owe you pretty. Alright, let's see.
Quiet now.
Have to be hot for that, exactly. She's also like 19. It's like everybody chill out. Whoa! Wow, you hurt. Yeah, hell yes. Yeah, she's literally a teenager. It's so weird to me. On the game, we went 5 years with Lara Croft's flat face during the PS1 era and did complain. And you know why, C. Alex?
To answer questions.
Aloy.
Because what wasn't flat is
Survival
what kept the
requires
audience's
perfection.
attention, and it's so
It
frustrating.
was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
Follow.
Is it so she can
These are
leave?
Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself.
Interesting.
As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
Thank you, Phoenix.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand.
Okay, look at the peach fuzz on her face. That's so impressive.
To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is
I agree,
the lesson you
Harley.
must learn.
I agree.
And remember it. After the Proving, and after I'm gone.
Although I've also never taken Game of the Year seriously, if I'm totally honest with
We're
you guys.
finished here. Follow.
Like, it's, for me, Game of the Year is the most irrelevant. I love that they gave her peach fuzz and wrinkles. Like, this is
Dawn has
so
passed.
accurate.
This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Seems so much.
Oh.
I could fawn over for hours,
Such
right,
as?
Jess? It's
I'll
beautiful.
be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Grand scheme of things is worth that. Exactly, Kyle, right? It's like this meaningless, like on our channel's Game of the Year, that's gonna be, I think that will be more fun. Like, what did we actually play that we loved this year? You know what I mean? Because I'll put it to you guys this way, even if what we wind up playing is like a 12-year-old game at some point, and that's what steals all of our hearts, great. I've always been of the opinion that it's a little,
Can't be too prepared.
it's a little silly. The way that sometimes Game of the Year gets lauded as if it's like this big ordeal. It's like the Grammys and the Emmys. Like, you guys know my feelings about that stuff. It's just the stupidest, most arbitrary. Back to the room that you were in as a child. Not yet, but I'm figuring that there's stuff there. And probably quest stuff. I just don't know where that ruin was.
No turning back.
Whoopsie. Sorry, Striders. Holy mother. This Watcher is like, bro, what happened here? I would love to know.
Definitely not scrap.
Wait, that's a separate herd. I still can't believe how efficiently that just took them out. That was a lot. I was not mentally ready for that. Fire arrows are OP. Noted. Alright, let's see. We're gonna absolutely be crushing it once we have a mount. It's gonna be absolutely insane. I'm so excited for that. I hope they don't do anything to Rost. I feel like they're setting up Rost to die, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy that that's the vibes that I'm getting, but I'm feeling some, I'm feeling some, we're gonna have a tear-jerking moment where it's like,
Aloy. So, it's time. Are you ready?
I don't know what I'm getting into.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
Shouldn't be laughing at that, but it's such an objects and mirror moment.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you.
I read that as Teresa. God bless my dyslexia.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was. Back when I was at the tribe.
Why was he kicked out?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear
so
that
sorry,
you'll win
Blue.
what you've wanted
Oh, no.
all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
Parenting is the hardest job in the world.
Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this, too.
Look me in my eyes. I knew it. I just called this. I just said it, chat. I want my credit where credit's due.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret.
My God.
I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake.
My God.
I must go where you will never find me.
I literally knew that they were gonna do some shit like this. I was literally just saying this.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
I knew they were gonna do some shit. I absolutely knew that they were gonna do this shit. I felt it.
And you.
Oy, oy. Of course, it can't just be like chill, they have tea on Sundays. It has to be the maximum drama.
For now. First,
naturally.
proving.
Wait, is there a save?
After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
That's all the way up there. I will just say, I do hate it when games do this kind of crap, but I do like the way that they did it in this game.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside.
All
she is
about the
welcome
drama, right?
here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long
She's cool as hell.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
But our bow is Karja.
That's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will
Oh, no.
talk later. May the goddess protect.
Oh no.
What's going on?
It's the guy we saved. But I have a million questions considering that our bow is Karja. I wonder if that's why Rost... You know, I wonder if Rost had like a wife or something and that she was Karja. I wonder if it caused him to become outcast or something. We're obviously going to discover the reason why he was outcast, because this would be too ridiculous otherwise. Let's see.
It's you, isn't it?
I knew it. I was like,
Over
listen.
Here. It is.
We met
Aloy,
one other
isn't
guy.
it? I'm.
How have you not aged in like, what? 10 years? We have wrinkles. How are you the same? Is anybody else mind fucked a bit by that? Because I'm absolutely mind fucked a bit by that.
Remembering your name correctly?
I need his skincare
old
routine.
Friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long
Bro, you
time
look
ago.
not a single day
Teb is my
older.
name.
Like, holy crap.
You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter.
My
I served
eyebrow
the tribe as a
tells the
stitcher
whole
instead,
story.
a maker
Where's
of
this one?
garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you.
Marissa understands the eyebrow. Yeah, he
What's
got
it
those
going to
good
cost?
genes. I'm...
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
I have such skepticism happening right now, it's not even funny. The 30s and not the 40s. Listen, it's awesome. It's just... I have a healthy skepticism blooming. Bro, this is actually sick though. Mass melee. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I have a healthy sense of skepticism. I'm just... I only have one. How many metal shards do I actually have? Is my big head covering it? Oh, I have 163. Yeah, fine. Because what I really want is this. Parts and lenses, you'll need them, yeah. I want the outfit more.
Wait, Aloy, you didn't take the outfit I made you.
Oh. Whoopsie.
There. Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a
I was
trade-off.
like, I'm going for the
Anyway,
most expensive one.
I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it.
I just have much skepticism.
Mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about.
This eyebrow can't go
Karja
high
visiting
enough,
our
you know?
sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Lovely.
He was meant to be bringing me another brew. Stop after 2 brews.
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Everyone knows Tirsa wants the outcast.
Listen carefully now. Get down from there, now!
You'll have to tell us when I'm
just
gone.
what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
All life came from all man.
Aloy, over
Yeah,
here.
go for it, Harley. Who are you?
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful.
I'm not
Pretend
interested
like
right
we
now.
never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it
Interesting.
against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me.
Until next time.
Next time, you'll be a brave.
Let's run up, we're gonna do the proving, and then I think after we do the proving, we're gonna leave it there. Because I am hungry, and your girl has not eaten properly in a couple days.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Karja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
Oh, cool. The outfit change is nice.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by
and
the hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun
Oh,
King
look at the
Avad.
texture on that fabric.
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold
the-
your fruit, Nora. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He's a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for a blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th.
So,
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
so we're gonna be like the intermediary between
Message
all of
that
these.
this poor priest
Got it.
means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him
I
your
love his
ears?
outfit. That looks awesome.
Thank you.
I love the
An
textures on these outfits.
enunciation
Holy
of
crap.
gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant
shit.
Line. People of Fedora,
Unknown
on
device
the
detected.
eve of your proving, know the Karja stand with you.
He's wearing a
as the
focus,
sun's
just like
light
mine.
frames the
I don't know.
stoutest trees.
Honestly, it's a
As the
loss.
half you have nurtured,
Where did he find a focus?
take their places among your braves.
You would think.
Join your prayers that they will
He's wearing a
stand
focus.
tall
You're
in
the only
sun.
other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What?
You would think they'd bring
Nora,
it back.
Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why,
So we're purposely staying in a
guess you're
regressive
not.
state.
if you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are
Ah,
we?
nice outfit, dude.
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing.
Cool.
As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
That's exactly my
You've never
thoughts.
seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora Warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even
The
match.
background textures being weird is so distracting, but at the same time.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? I mean, were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me.
Oh, interesting. So we're also the only
But
tribe
even
that does
an
this.
outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them.
The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk.
Haven't they already been doing that with me?
If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Oh no.
Well, the way
no,
I
no,
hear
no,
it,
hang on.
15, 20, when a hunter came at them, they'd spook. So it, if that wasn't...
Like the Sawtooth?
Yeah.
So what...
And no one...
I was like, wait, I did not...
Tell me about the derangement.
No,
Well, when
stop!
A hunter, but then, a few more, if that was...
Like the...
Yeah.
Not me facing off against the selection wheel. Please, God, stop.
If the Carja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
My God.
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Carja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian?
Right, Harley?
What's
I was
it
like, oh my God, please.
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Carja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
This
So
man is
what
trying
happened?
so
How
hard
did it
to
all
hit on
end?
us. It's almost
The Mad
admirable.
King's own son united
It's
Carja
almost
rebels
admirable.
with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
He's trying so
Who are
hard.
the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay, except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
I wanted to ask you something else. I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Did we...
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, He's scouting. Exactly
And ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen your streamer process an ick in real time.
the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I'm like tempted to keep on asking about Olin, but I know he's just gonna
I should
repeat
make
it.
my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make it...
Wait, are there romance options in this game? Is this man going to be this insufferable if we bring Aloy on a date with him? I'm like, for science, it's so bad, I'm almost willing to give it a shot.
Introductions. It'd be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
I'm with High Matriarch Lansra. We shouldn't let these Carja outsiders pollute our sacred...
I'm just straight up saying...
I'm with High Matriarch Lansra. We shouldn't let those Carja outsiders pollute our sacred land.
My god.
Did you see those Carja...
This is how I become a lunatic.
May mother forget them and all their worthless deeds.
Everyone's acting like these cursed Carja are
He is an
honored guests.
offering pasta, toss him out, right? Archer, that's the vibe. Welcome in, Archer. It's nice to see you. How you doing? That is entirely accurate, yes. Every Italian sensibility in me is like, listen, I'm just saying that the Cyberms, yes. Are there actually romance options in this game, Jess? Especially because we're dealing with a 19-year-old and he looks like he's mid-30s, and so that's not going to be a thing, but like...
We'll start the blessing when all
Artisans and
aspirants are in
builders,
place.
the Ostrimer blacksmiths. Honestly, the Nora kinda suck. I'm not gonna lie. Nope, okay, good. Good. So she's getting flirted with, but we have to... Whoa. Game, why are you losing it? Okay, good.
Aloy,
oh.
Take your place right there. The prayer lantern
Archer, I'm
is
so
yours.
jealous.
I made it for you.
Right, Jess, I'm like, he's so insufferable that I like wanted to give him the chance for a date, but...
Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother.
I'm doing well, Archer, but also, the game is just like, it just bricked itself. What is happening?
In her honor, light its flame.
I'm so glad that there's no romancing, but yeah, that was like peak. Okay.
In honor of my mother, whose name I would know if she hadn't abandoned me at birth.
Oh, Mother!
The remaster on PS5. Okay, thank you, Jess. I feel better knowing that.
What is the child
and I'm
but
hanging
a
in there,
mother's
Archer. I'm
hope
doing pretty
that
okay.
takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
So I'm assuming her mom didn't actually abandon her. I think her mom probably died and was somebody prominent in the tribe. And so they made her an outcast because her mom probably wasn't popular.
She's I have some questions for him.
Of a war chief in her. Is it just me or is her still a bit off this year?
Wait, where's... It was an open world game, hunting mech animals and stuff. Yeah, it basically is. It's just holy performance stuff. Yeah, I'm hanging in there, dude, you know? Whoa, my god in heaven. Game, please. Alright, enter the Hunter's Lodge, talk to Olin is right here. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Olin, I guess? Holy Jesus. Yeah, well, that's what I'm figuring, is that her mom was somebody who, like, probably challenged the way that the conventions are done in the tribe, and so they intentionally made sure that her child
when we spoke earlier?
would be motherless, so that she wouldn't gain prominence.
I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there,
I'm
the
so
metal
sorry,
seams
Phoenix.
run deep.
If it's any consolation for those of you that are also having stuttering, my game is literally stuttering.
The old ones bored into mountain rock.
I'm glad, Phoenix. I hope it was a good one.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
Right, Archer? I was like... I saw that and was like,
When
wait a
we
minute.
spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
What in the world? Hang on. Hang on, guys. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. What's up, Gray? How you doing?
Mine's never malfunctioned. And I've had it
it's been
since I
weird
was
here
a
lately.
child.
Same, Archer.
So yours is in better
Same.
shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics.
Like, we upgraded the CPU, and I'm
Seeing
so
how you
thankful that
Nora
it went
too
well.
Scared to delve the ruins.
But I'm nervous.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never
What's
said
up, Gray?
I
It's good to see you.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
I will tell you right now that my guess is that the Nora are actually really... Bro, why is this game stuttering so hard that it's freezing? Is the stream okay for you guys? Or is it just OBS freezing on my end? Because I'm looking at stream and it's just straight up freezing. It's just straight up like...
What are you doing here, Olin?
So I
Why
have
come
no
to
idea
Norland?
if you guys...
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back
Stream
to
is fine?
delving
Okay,
ruins,
thank you. And thank you,
rummaging
Cray, for the 10 stream
scrap,
streak.
scrounging up trinkets to
Hope
sell.
your day is good.
So you're an explorer?
Okay,
Just
thank you,
another
guys.
Outlander girl.
Yeah, I'm like...
A man's got to make his shards. I just make mine in service to the
Game
king's
is looking
court.
fuzzy, yeah.
That's all.
Oh no! A raid, and I'm not on for that much longer. What's up, guys? Welcome in. I will, Jeff, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome in. How have you been? How you doing? What were you playing? Streaming Monster Hunter?
I
How
don't
is Monster
understand.
Hunter?
We have this device
It's nice to
in
see you,
common,
Jeff.
but you
Welcome
can't wait
in.
to
Welcome
stop
back.
talking to me.
I hope that your stream has been good. Thank you so much for the raid.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe.
Yeah, the
I
game
thought
is
you'd be
looking
different.
fuzzy. I don't know why
It's
this
nothing
game is just
personal.
absolutely...
It really isn't. You should try to
The
enjoy
better
yourself
connection? Okay,
tonight.
good.
Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Well, I'm glad the stream was good, Jeff. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Effie. I die a lot, and also apparently so does my PC, because this is bizarre. I'm hanging in there, Jeff. It's been a real rough time, but you know, we muddle on. We figure it out. I would love to understand how this game went from perfectly fine to just complete performance nightmare. Like, I can't tell if it's just my screen and it's clear for you guys, or if it's also fuzzy for you guys, but I'm just like... Quality of her performance, which didn't look great, but performance was good. Okay. Alright, let's save. Let's save. Oh, once you're past this bit, yeah. Oh, it's this area generally. Okay, good.
Motherless chuff.
Yeah, right, Jeff? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what is happening?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Well, well.
Probably
Look who's
Craig.
come in from the wild. The motherless outcast.
Oh, he's the one who threw the
I
rock
see
when we
you've
were a
still
kid.
got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Yeah, this is like...
You didn't know the words to the blessing, did you?
Oh my
but no
god,
one
it's
hears
so
your
bad.
prayers anyway.
I mean, in fairness, we weren't going to be on that long past the proving, so I'm kind of like... I hate it when games do this. I just hate it when games do this. It's like... And now it won't quit, which is very weird. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, Cray, especially because now the game just simply will not quit. Like, it won't exit, which is very... Since we felt the biggest anger ever? It makes sense. I'm trying, Archer, but it won't close. The program won't terminate, so, hello, chat. Welcome to, the experience. Yeah, I'm like, well, here we go. We'll do it again. Horizon, what are you doing to my PC? Please. I have no idea if you guys can see me. I cannot see anything. Now my one monitor is frozen. There we go. It unfroze itself. And finally, the game. Guys, I just tried to close this thing from Control-Alt-Delete, and it just absolutely made my entire PC take a shit. What is happening? What the actual hell was that? And also, Cray, I think it makes perfect sense. No, dude, it's the game. It's actually just the game. It's not even OBS on this front. I've had no problems with OBS. Yeah, this is just straight up the game. The game started being a potato and now here we are. And now it's... hang on, it's still fucking up. Give me 1 second. No, guys, I wish it was OBS, actually. I would love it if it was OBS not responding, but this game literally just worked my whole PC trying to close it. Trying to just close the program. Froze everything. But yet, I guess apparently it stayed with OBS fine. I mean, let me test it with something else just to make sure. This is not me making a sneaky segue. Let me just change this real fast just because I want to see something. I'll do this real quick. Because I want to make sure that everything still loads. Remember things include performance, starting audio glitches, and the fact you need a PSN. Well, that makes perfect sense then, Cray. There we go. I am no longer amazed. Yep, my other game's fine. Jesus Christ. Hang on. This thing just gave me a heart attack. Hang on. God, please. Let me see, where am I? What is my life doing at this moment? The audio, the fucking volume. Also, I'm gonna show you all my ant farm real quick. I'm gonna show you all my ant farm so that we make sure that my PC itself is working fine. Of course, Jeff, anytime. Oh, Archer, look at what money I have! This is my first tavern. And I just sort of went way too hard on Tavern Master. Hang on. At any time, dude. Alright, let me see. Let's bring this guy down here. There we go. So, like, you're not ready, Archer. I went sort of insane. As you can all see, your girl goes hard. Just completely. I went in. The hyper focus was so serious on this, it's not even funny. If you guys are looking for a good game to lose your mind at, I just play this. I literally just play this like my life depends on it. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. I'll tell you what, it's so sick. And there's plenty of time too, we're actually at the end of the year, so it's perfect. And I keep everything. I can't believe I got to 100. The only complaint I have with the Pirate DLC is that I can't go beyond this point. I saw Pirate one time and completely lost. How many colors do I have? Okay, wait, I'm actually in love, but where's my, like, all-black goth ship? I guess this is as close as we're getting. How much booze I got going on? Wait, hang on, I gotta show you. Where's the stupid... Wait, how do I go back? There's how I go back. I love how I play this game flawlessly for how many days? So there's bar 1, bar 2, and then technically bar 3 up here. So like my only issue with the pirate mode for this is that there isn't more pirate, you know? Like I just want more pirate. I just want like more like devs, please, I want more. I need more. My life is not going to be okay unless I have more. Also, the music is so banging in this game. The way that there is exactly one flautist who just goes so hard. Of course, the song wouldn't play when I'm referencing it. Hang on. Yeah, I go absolutely insane with the restocks. When I was first learning how to play this, I was like, my god, I'm consistently broke and now I'm just making straight up stonks, Archer, with the hotel. That's what you need to do, is have all of these luxury suites, because look at what it costs per night. It's like, and this is mid. Hang on, let me see. Oh. Excuse me? I can hike the rates? Come here. Money, money, this is how you know that I'm a Capricorn rising. All my astrology girlies know right now. They should add shootout events? Yeah, you can actually play it on a mode apparently that like... I love how like the minute that I go to stream this game, I forget how to play the game in front of you guys. I've played this for like an obscene amount of hours, but it's... Like Archer, I racked up 15.8 hours in 2 days. So like as you can see, I've taken major losses because I like keep on buying luxury stuff, which is very serving drinks. Why is drink serving taking so long? Bro. Right, so anyway, so we know that this game works, so it's not OBS. You don't even, like Archer, you don't even want to know how this appeals to my Capricorn sensibilities. Now that I've jump scared all of chat with this song. Listen, you're not ready. There's literally... There is, I shit you not, one flautist who is going so hard in this. It's not even funny. Oh, you know what we can actually test out? Sinnoh's gonna be happy when he sees this. Here's what we'll do for the rest of stream. We're gonna actually test this out. Because we have not touched this game since March, and I kind of want to know if it's going to work or not. I want to see if it's going to work. I also want to see if it, like, yeeted all of our saves and stuff. Like, while we're here, and we have the chance to test some things with the new processor, we may as well. Because if Horizon is having that many consistent performance issues to the point where it's getting mixed reviews, I want to look into that further. Because that's very frustrating. That's one of those things where, like, the drops were, that was bad. It's like, there's no, it's weird to explain it this way. It's so crap to play a game where you're like trying to pay attention, like the cutscenes are meaningful, and as you're trying to watch them, it's just every other word that you're catching. Like, no. It's like when a YouTube video won't buffer. That's when I just put away the whole phone and I'm like, okay. Reprocessing for Enshrouded. We're gonna see. I want to test this one out. We actually had somebody in who this game bricked their PC, so I'm very curious, and hopefully it won't do that during stream, but I'm kind of trying to road test OBS a little bit here. But yeah, Archer, I got so beyond addicted. I love management games. Like, I used to love Stronghold and, what was the other one? That's what I'm figuring, right? Which is fine because we have a bunch of other crap going on as it is, but it's one of those moments where you're just like, Alright, let's just see. Display, hello. Where's my... Go. It's just the one that we need. I think it's this one. Let's do that. Why is it not showing you guys the whole... Weird. What the... Whoa. Hang on. Oh, that's actually sick. Why are you a slider? Well, here's the funny thing, Cray. I think we're actually going to be able to now with the new CPU. I think 500 hours in. Do you know I finally saw what RimWorld is, Archer, after all this time? Alright, so that's not doing shit all for me, so let's see. Now this is going to make you larger. Let's try smaller. Oh, brother. The resolution's going to make us insane. I can feel it. What's happening in my life? Bro, it's... This is absolutely cursed. Alright, let me just see if it'll load. Give me a minute. Yeah, like, we have Silent Hill 2, Archer. We weren't able to play it because of my processor stuff. What I'm curious about is whether or not that's fixed now. Reaper Horizon gave us problems. And now I'm hearing about performance stuff, so I'm gonna do more digging into it before we play more of it. Alright, let's see. How are we looking? Oh, it's looking... On my end, it looks gorgeous. Hang on, I gotta do this for you guys. Display... Oh my god, I love the little Skyrim sound happening here. Wow. Good, looks smooth and pretty. I know, I have to re-download Silent Hill 2, but we do have it, so this works. So this is good news. I can safely say it will not brick the desktop. And that is heavenly. But yeah, so far so good, but I don't really want to play something that we're gonna deal with constant performance stutter in. You know what we should try? Because I can't believe we have frames and it works. Actually, I'm gonna wait to test a couple of things with Survival Ascended before we try it. What else? What else? What are we gonna do tonight? Need to see. Because, I mean, I plan to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn for all of it. I know that I've also tested Nightingale, which, hallelujah, Nightingale works. It doesn't work off the ultra performance mode, which should tell you something about how demanding that game is, but I don't know, y'all. Where are we at? 3.5? I don't know, chat. I think I might go eat. I think that's actually what's calling to me. Because I have not been sleeping and I have not been appropriately eating. Let me do one thing. Let me see who's on. It's a bummer about Horizon. I'm going to have to check that out. I'll also see what sort of unofficial stuff that people have done to increase performance, because that's... if it's going to look that hideous, then there's no way. Let me see what's going on. Indeed, Williams, it is, and always necessary. I just haven't, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of get distracted by life, so you don't really spend as much time doing the thing. Well, y'all, we are actually going to kick this party over to a good buddy of mine who we have not raided in a really long time, but many of you actually know him on the channel. We are going over to Mr. Talos Riker. Now, as you guys know, I do not have a raid message. Let me just see how long he's been on for. Exactly 6 minutes. Perfect timing. He's just about to get going. Talos is a wonderful time. He's going to be playing a little bit of observation duty. It's going to be a blast. Guys, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to figure out what's going on with Horizon Zero Dawn's performance stuff, and then I will be getting back to you guys probably tomorrow. I'm hoping to be on a little bit earlier tomorrow and hopefully go for a longer portion of the day. I'm not sure what we'll be doing, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be fun. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time zone, no matter what it is. It has been a pleasure. Thank you all so much for the love and support, for the raids, and for the follows tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, guys. Be well, and let's go say hi.